Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meteorologist Amy Kenny. We have three very important things to talk about. You probably already know the first one, the coronavirus or COVID-19, the number one story right now in the whole entire news. It is changing our global society right now. Our next topic is a very wet start of the week to the western coast, states like California, Nevada, into Oregon and Washington State. And also temperatures very above average, basically the whole entire country except on the west and the western plains. Everywhere you can think about it, the middle plains, Texas, all of them, all the southeast, and even the northeast. We're seeing temperatures way above average. And coming up, you will hear much more details about all this coming up next. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that everybody at home can guess that it is springtime because in the past few weeks we have been feeling nothing but very warm temperatures, and that will continue to be the case for a very long time because we are currently seeing temperatures all around the country in the 50s. We really shouldn't see those temperatures at this time of year. Now, the only place in the country that are not really seeing those temperatures that are literally high is in the northwest, and that is because there's a very strong area of low pressure that is right there. You can see that big swirl right there, out just off of the Pacific, just off of the coast of California. But temperatures are still going to be around in the high 40s to low 50s. But everywhere you can think about it, all across the country, even into the northeast, like I was just saying, temperatures staying in the mid to high 50s tonight and possibly into the low 70s tomorrow. So a very warm and humid week ahead for several Americans. I know, and also before I end this, before I go to the next thing, I'm pretty sure everybody in the Northeast, you were just affected by a subtropical storm. Actually, if you guys were watching your news, that storm that you guys were getting a few days ago, they actually turned that into a subtropical storm. Our first somewhat action of the Atlantic hurricane season. But let me zoom out and see if I can find that again. Where was it? It has departed off into the very high North Atlantic Ocean right there, right around Iceland. So it is very far off, but as you can see, it traveled all the way from the northeastern coast all the way northeast towards Iceland. So it is very far away. But here is our next storm system right here. That storm system that I was just showing you off the western coast of Africa. That will bring several inches of rain and snow to the northern plains around California. And then also, here's our next storm right here, that big swirl counterclockwise in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. That is our next storm after this storm. Coming up, I'll let you know where the rain is currently at right now and where it is going to be heading. That's all coming up, so stay tuned. Okay, everyone, just a few seconds ago, I was showing you the live radar from Kentucky showing us that big area of low pressure that was just off the western coast of California. And as you can see, it is bringing several rain showers, possibly heavy rain showers at times, to Southern California, and then also very heavy snow to the mountains of South Carolina. Thank goodness San Francisco looks like you are currently out of it. But I'll zoom out. You can see we're getting several rain showers in and around Nevada, Utah, Colorado, Idaho, Oregon, Washington State. Anywhere on the western coast will be affected by this storm in some certain way. No, it won't be as bad. Some places won't get hit as bad as some other places, but you will get affected. One way or the other. But let's just zoom out and just show you where all our other weather is. I was seeing a lot of thunderstorm activity this morning off the Florida Peninsula, and it looks like it is still going on right now as we speak. Looks like the showers are still south of Tampa, just north of Cape Cod, in and around Miami Beach, also Fort Lauderdale into Daytona Beach. Anywhere in the central part of Florida, Orlando looks like you guys are out of it for now. But I did see on the enhanced satellite, it kind of actually looks like a hurricane, actually. I got a little worried. There was just a big cluster of thunderstorms that was actually right around this area. Thank goodness it didn't have too much lightning involved, or there wasn't too much moisture in the atmosphere to help fuel the storms. But thankfully, most of the heaviest rain has passed. But we can just expect spotty showers throughout the rest of our night tonight into the early parts of tomorrow morning. But just once again, really fast before I talk more about the coronavirus and some other stuff, here is the broad picture of what we're currently watching right now, that low pressure system way off the western coast of California, spotty showers in and around the Western Plains, a few spotty showers in and around North and South Carolina going into Pennsylvania and West Virginia, and then a few spotty showers up to the Northeast around Maine and New Hampshire. But other than that, I mean, look at that. We really don't have too much rain that we are currently seeing on the radar, except that one system over there, those clusters of rain and thunderstorms down in the Florida Peninsula, and then just a few spotty showers up along the eastern coast. So definitely, once you finish all your schoolwork this week, definitely make sure to get out. Don't play with your friends because social distancing, but if you have any siblings, definitely go for a bike ride, go for a walk. Just enjoy and get out and enjoy this weather. I mean, there's not really much we can do because we are quarantined, but still, enjoy this weather. Go outside, play with your siblings, quote-unquote siblings, not your friends, or play with your parents, or just do something out of the ordinary. Just talk to someone you don't really talk to. Just enjoy this beautiful weather. Coming up, I'll let you know the latest details on the coronavirus and the latest details on the California storm. Stay tuned. Okay, everyone, I want to talk about one thing right now, one thing in particular, and I think you can all guess it, the coronavirus. What is keeping us out of school right now, what is shutting down our works and businesses. It is basically the main factor of our lives right now, and unfortunately it is. I want to teach you guys something. I taught my dad about this earlier. I don't know if you know this, but we're not, right now, we're actually not getting the coronavirus in particular. We're getting COVID-19. There's several different viruses in the coronavirus, but just COVID-19 is the disease that is currently affecting us. So like say, the coronavirus is the United States, and COVID-19 is just a state. We're getting one virus in particular that is in the coronavirus, and that virus, unfortunately, is called COVID-19. So that is what we are being affected by right now, in case you did not know that. Right now, these are the coronavirus cases. These are the countries that have confirmed coronavirus cases. As you can see, all of the United States and all of Canada, all of Russia, China, Australia, Nepal, Germany, Sweden, Finland, Italy. I mean, you name it, it's all there. There are several different countries right now that have been affected by the coronavirus, aka COVID-19. But being more specific, in the United States, I think now every single state in the country has at least one confirmed case of COVID-19. Obviously, as you can guess, New York State is in the lead with the most confirmed cases at 5,673. In second place right now is Washington State with 1,302, and followed behind that is the state of California at 1,012. So as you can see, these yellow areas, you want that because that means you'll have anywhere from 1 to 20 cases. This orange means you'll have anywhere from 20 to 100 cases. This kind of dark, this cherry red right there is anywhere from 101 to 500 cases, and unfortunately these those brownish colors means you have more than 500. So as you can see, basically every single state now in the country has at least one confirmed case of COVID-19. Now, if you want to check yourself to see if you have the coronavirus, these are the symptoms. For the coronavirus, it's very rare that you'll have a runny or stuffy nose. You could sometimes have a sore throat. It is very rare for you to have any sort of diarrhea. And also sometimes it's possible that you might have shortness of breath or headaches. Here are some prevention tips that you can keep. Here are some ways that you could keep you or your family member safety. Definitely be sure that you're washing your hands plenty of times during the day with soap and water, at least for 20 seconds or more. When you're sneezing or coughing, making sure that you're sneezing or coughing into a tissue or your elbow. And definitely avoid touching anywhere on your face, your eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. Try and keep your hands and anything away from your face, because obviously your mouth would be the best way. If you're biting your finger or something, that would be the best way if you have the coronavirus on your hands for you to get the coronavirus. So that is all I have for the coronavirus. Next, I'll show you. Next, I'll provide more details on the California storm. Stay tuned. Alright, just like I showed you a few minutes ago, we are getting, there's a very strong low pressure system that is just off the western coast of California that is bringing several inches of rain to Southern California. And let me say this, we're going to get feet of snow, quote unquote feet of snow in the high plains of California. So here's our ingredients. We have a big jet stream pattern that is digging south, pulling so much moisture out of the southern Pacific Ocean and also out of the Gulf of Mexico. Here's our low pressure system. As you can see, a very big dip in the ejection pattern, bringing several inches of rain to Southern California and several feet of snow to the high mountains in California. So now, once again, just another pattern. Look at all this. So anywhere basically on the eastern side of California is going to get feet of snow, and we could be looking at anywhere from around 3 to 5 inches of rain. So now here is the forecast totals. Rain, as far as rain goes, anywhere in the yellow slash dark green, that's where you could be expecting maybe around 2 to 3 or 3 to 5 inches of rain. But going on the snowy side, all this pink, that is anywhere from 18 to 24 inches of snow. That is 2 feet of snow. I mean, imagine going to sleep at night. There's no snow, in your yard. You wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and you get out and you can't even, get your car on the road. I mean, that's how much snow we're gonna get these next few days. And we're expecting to see possibly maybe 5 to 8 inches of snow also in places like Nevada, some places in extreme southern Utah. Also in Arizona, and also going into Colorado and Wyoming over there. So definitely a lot of stuff going on these next few weeks with the coronavirus, these temperatures being above average, and then also these storms in California. But I cannot stress this enough. I don't care if you're. I've been out of school since the middle of March. Trust me, I want to go back to school just as much as you do, and I want my life to be just the same as it was 4 months ago. So trust me, I know what you all are feeling. Let's just take a deep breath for a minute. Listen to what our officials are saying. Listen to what our president is saying. Listen to what our law enforcement is saying. Listen to what our government is saying. And trust me, we will all get through this. We are all fighting the exact same battle. Unfortunately, it is not a very easy battle to fight, but trust me, we are fighting it. Even though that we are getting several more cases popping up, trust me, we are going to win this battle one way or another, okay? So definitely be sure that you're not going into any crowds, five people or more. If you have to be around people to talk to somebody, just make sure that you're at least 6 feet apart, and just make sure that you are not putting your hands anywhere on your face to try and keep you, your loved ones, and all your friends and family safe during these very difficult times. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great week and stay safe.